Hello there guys and welcome to Student Meals. In this episode we will show you how to make those super cheesy and stringy French potatoes, also known as potatoes aligot. I hope that you enjoy this episode. So what you'll need is potatoes. Here I have 1 kilogram of potatoes which we've boiled in salted water with some garlic so that they are nice and soft and ready to be mashed. About 300 grams of gruyere cheese, 400 grams of mozzarella cheese, 120 grams of butter, about 300 milliliters of heavy cream, and finally some salt and some pepper. Let's do this. First, I'm going to mash the potatoes. I will be using a plain old potato masher. This process also cools the potatoes a little bit for when you're going to add the cream. Mash them as fine as you can. It's always a bit easier if you overcook your potatoes. That way they're very easy to mash and you don't have to put that much effort into it. As you can see, the potatoes are pretty fine like this. So if you want, you can leave them like that and just continue with the process. But for that silky smooth texture, I'm going to press my potatoes through a sieve. So basically take your potatoes, put them on a sieve and press them through with a spoon. Continue the process until all of your potatoes are pressed. There we go. Just scrape it off and you have yourself some very fine mashed potatoes. Once you have your pressed potatoes, put them on a really low fire just to keep them warm. And now let's start adding the ingredients. First the cream. And just keep mixing until you have a nice and smooth consistency. Alright, my hands are hurting. Now you can add the butter. And keep stirring until the butter has melted. Alright, the butter has completely melted. Now it's time to add the cheese. I'm just going to add it a bit by bit and keep stirring. And there you go. I've added all of the cheese, stirred it in, made sure it was all melted, and there you have the final result. Look at it.
Wow! Oh my god!
Now I'm going to season it with a little bit of pepper because I tasted it before and it was already the perfect amount of salt, so it just needs a little bit of pepper. Now for a real good stir, and there you go. Now let's serve it up. Elegant. Ta-da!
Nice. Time for test test. I'm so curious about this. Oh, Jesus. All right. It's quite delicious. It has a very soft flavor, and of course you taste the cheese, but you also taste the creaminess of the mashed potatoes. This is really like a fun gimmick. I don't think I would eat this entire plate because I would be afraid it would make one huge cheese ball in my stomach. So, but it is delicious, so I'm going to have trouble not eating it as well. So thank you guys for watching this episode. We hope you enjoyed it. We had fun making this. If you like this episode, feel free to give us a like or subscribe to our channel if you like what we do. And as always, see you in the next one. Goodbye!
Oops.